Hello everyone, welcome to Career Chronicles. Today we have Anuraj who's working in Paytm as a deputy manager in the field of business analytics. So I'm highly excited to know about his journey, some tips and strategies in order to get into Paytm on the other hand. Before that, how are you doing?
Yeah, hi Aishwarya. Thank you for this opportunity. And I am very grateful to interact with you here because we had a long discussion around what all the things which we do. So yeah, I am interested to be part of this meeting or discussion. So if I have to tell you, yeah, I'm working in a Paytm as a business analyst over here. So mainly the role over here is we work on data. We have lot of data with us. Be it financial related data. I can't tell you the KPIs, but yeah, we have related data. So all these things. So the objective here is to that we utilize the data in a way that we understand that we derive business value or good business decision from it. So it is not just working on data. We should be able to take something out of those data which we are not working, and after that it should help the business. It should help business in generating the revenue, and we should give insights to them. So they always think that we should give out of box insights to them which can help them in generating more revenue, which can make their business more profit. So that's the moreover role of here. And the things are very scattered, if I have to say you, because nothing is fixed. So for even those people who are working as a business analyst, so the scope is not defined when you work as a business analyst. It's not just that you have some fixed set of boundaries where you will be working. There will be lot of things you can think on or you can brainstorm. So these types of work are there, and yeah, it should eventually, if I have to tell you in a short manner, it should help the business. Business should be able to generate profit from the work you are doing by analyzing the data, by taking subjective call, by taking good business decisions. All these things are involved as a business analyst.
Cool. So what motivated you in order to get in this part of analyst? Like you already had the
Hmm.
plan of getting in, or was it a random part?
So I took this decision randomly. I will be honest with you. So I was a kind of a technical oriented person who just believe in technical skills, who just believe in building the data, manipulating the data, build models, do forecasting, do some great projects, do MLAI projects. But at the end of the day, how it is now I am realizing it that it is helping me also, and it is helping the company in some manner, in some percentages. It is helping the company as well. So it was a random decision, but yeah, it is helping me because what I feel is anyone can learn any new technology. They can build skill sets. They can learn any tech stack. But the business decisions which you take from the work which you have done, it comes with the time. It comes with the experience. So that was a random decision. So I have seen many freshers or many people who are asking me what should I do? Where should I join? Which technology should I learn? I always tell them that things on the terms of what, why, and how. If you are doing anything, why you are doing that thing, how are you going to do it, and what that thing is going to give you the results or the outcome. So yeah, all in all, it was random, but I am enjoying it because nothing is fixed. Suddenly, anything came up. They want to check any hypothesis, any illogical decision, any irrational decision. They have something about that. But we have to prove it from the data by building model, by visualizing it, by manipulating it, whether their point of view is correct or not. And I want to share one experience. So in my past company, I built some models and it was a PhD level topic. I'm a BTech civil engineer and it was a PhD level topic. So somehow I was able to crack the code. Somehow I was able to, it was just luck. I was able to crack the code. I was able to build those models. I was able to set up the pipelines. But in the end, the client was able to get the results also, but I was not able to articulate or I was not able to connect the dots that how my work is helping them. They are able to see the forecast result, but how it is helping their in their business. So mostly the people at upper level, they don't care about your proper visualization. They won't care about much. They see numbers, they see impact you are creating, they see the results. And it is a tough journey because when you start first you have to learn those technologies also. but you have to learn those tools, you have to learn coding, you have to learn those skills. Once you master all these things in 1 or 2 year, then it will be constant learning. It'll be always, you will be learning new things, new business, new KPIs. So that's the thing.
So you are the deputy manager, and the part like how a typical day of a deputy manager in the part of
Hmm.
business would be. Yeah.
So typical day, I would say again, I would say the same thing. It will be very, very random.
Okay.
So suddenly, suppose I will just give you one example. Suppose some managers are having some thought that my this part of decision is creating problem is business. This part of work is not generating fruitful for business, or this part of business is not generating revenue. So in the morning they have to check those hypotheses. We know where all the databases are. We go to the database, we scratch our heads that what are actually they looking for. Okay, and after that we build the data, we visualize it, we clean those data, and then we present it to our stakeholders that boss, you are saying these things, some of these things are possible, some of these things we are not able to prove it. And also it is like, because they have a thought, they have more than 10-15 years of experience, so whatever they are saying, they are correct in some ways. We can't say that those things are not correct, they are definitely correct, but we can't prove anything by data, but at least we should have a feasibility check. So if we are giving them the feasibility check of the thing which they have said, and if they are able to okay conclude it that yeah, it is right or wrong, then
Mhm.
our work. And apart from that, moreover, we have reporting work. As I mentioned you, we have some KPIs. So the thing over here is, we need to streamline the process, we need to automate things, because if you have lot of database and with the limited infrastructure, you have to work smartly so that your time reduces, your working time gets reduced, and
Mhm.
people are learning more. All the people should be on the same page. That suppose 10 people are in my team, if I am building any dashboard, if I'm building any report, so those people should understand from my work that what I have done. Suppose if I tomorrow I'm not there, it's like that they should understand that what I have done, what approaches I have taken. So it's like a step by step process daily, like be with respect to reporting, with respect to cleaning the data. So moreover, it is an amalgamation of business analyst and data analyst. uh, the role is not fixed, because as when you like, my designation is deputy manager, so it is not like that I will be preparing the data only. I have to take, I have to utilize that data which I have prepared. If I am automating a process, it should not help me also, it should help my team members also. So these things are there. The day to day, like yeah, multiple case studies are there. Like the open ended case studies will come. So
Mhm.
suppose they want to do a new project, and open ended case study come. No one is aware that where they we are going to get the data. What would be the roadmap of that? So if you
Mhm.
are involved in that project, you have to define the roadmap of the project. You have to define the scope of the project. You have to know that where all those things are lying in your DB, then how you are going to visualize it, what will be the sample of your final solution. So these things should be there. So these are the daily day to day our life in the Paytm.
Cool. So, what kind of tools and technology do you
Hmm.
use? The trends maybe.
So we mainly use SQL, Excel, and any dashboarding tool. And suppose if you want to automate any process, you can use Python and R. The
Mhm.
good thing about Paytm is that they are free to use any tools or software if you want to use. You
Mhm.
just take the approval from your HOD. You take the approval from manager that I have this idea in mind. I should not use Power BI here. I'm looking for another tool over here.
Mhm.
And if I will use that another tool, then it will help all of us. It will faster our process, and it will give us more good results. So if I have to tell you, you can just in some summarized manner, SQL, Excel are the most important thing.
Mhm.
Most important thing, like any fresher should focus more on SQL and Excel. And yeah, Python and R, if you know, then it is like a bonus thing. So basically they expect us to give us do the reporting and dashboarding, and for that you have to use Excel and SQL.
That's cool. Okay. So, how to stay updated in the field of business analytics?
Okay, so for this thing, I would say suggest that people should use LinkedIn more than Instagram. Okay, and it is very simple over there. Just go search, write the hashtag business or business analyst or business analytics. The terms, the 5-10 terms which we have in our field. Go search the hashtag. You will get the latest newses. And apart from that, do more networking. Do talk to more people because I like I had one incident yesterday. So a shopkeeper was able to tell me the product bug, which but a product manager was not able to tell. So you have to talk to more and more people. I would say any idea can be illogical, any suggestion can be illogical, but you have to check the feasibility of that thing, the person which is saying. So basically, you have to accept the opinion of everyone, talk to more people, accept their opinion, and try to prove it wrong.
Hmm.
So in this way, you can be updated. So talk to more people, follow news, and yeah, follow some good people on LinkedIn. Like there are many lot of people who keep on posting their blogs. So follow some good people, keep scrolling LinkedIn, and they basically the opportunity I got in my which where I was in my last company. So I got that opportunity through LinkedIn. I was just randomly scrolling LinkedIn, and suddenly a post came up around 2 or 3 a.m. So LinkedIn is the best thing, I would say.
Cool. So what are the certificate or courses that you would suggest for business analyst, aspiring business analyst?
So I would suggest see the two main things. Where Excel and SQL are exhaustive. Just go through any curriculum. So suppose if you are going through any organization, if you are seeing any company which is providing those certification, see the curriculum, see the contents. If your Excel and SQL are in exhaustive manner, then 70%, 60% of your work is done. Then see the case study they are providing. If it is just the case study which are available on the internet, so there are a lot of topics which are available on the GitHub or Kaggle. So just try to see if they have more things in their case study, because they do capstone project, they do case study, they do give case study project also. So try to look for those things. That's the simple thing. And yeah, I would say Python and R, two things.
Mhm.
So one should master any one thing, one of the thing, because Python or R, you can do dashboarding also, you can create automated pipeline. So select anyone, Python or R, whichever is easy for you. Try to, and before joining any certification, you should explore on your own for 1 month. Like
Yeah.
do your exploration from your end and see for Excel, SQL, and Python/R, and then see the case study. And then if you want to learn more, see if a person is at an intermediate level, he already knows that what he's going to learn and what are the things which he's going to left. But for a beginner, it is very difficult because he has not explored lot of things yet. So Python, Excel, and SQL most important with respect to business analyst.
Cool. So do you think that a fresher can get into this part of business analyst?
It is difficult, but it is not that much difficult. It is difficult. So because see, I will give you one example. Many consulting company like Deloitte, ZS Associates, they hire fresher and they pay them good. So on what basis they are hiring them? They are not hiring them based on their technical skills. They are hiring them based on their creativity, based on their 360-degree thinking. So if you have these things in your inside you, then you can crack a job as a business analyst. So it is difficult, but not that much difficult. So you have to solve critical thinking questions. You have to do cat level questions. So if you are able to do all these things, then you would be able to definitely crack the business role of business analyst. And as I said earlier, any technical skills you can master it in 1 or 2 months. All the things are available on YouTube already. So that's the my suggestion. Yeah.
Cool. So my questions are done, to be honest. Like you gave a clear explanation on all my questions. So thank you for accepting our invitation from Career Chronicles. Thank you so much.